Hello, YouTube. It's Gina Guns with Witchy Girl Tarot. And the reason why I am going live today is because, guys, honestly, me posting these videos for you guys, it takes so long to upload. I don't know what's going on lately. I've been trying to post my videos and it takes days, like literally a day just to upload one video. So I decided to go live to be able to do this reading for you guys, for the collective Gemini, that is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I have kind of did already what is a pre-shuffle. I've already drawn some of the cards. I will keep drawing cards as we go along, though. What I can say is this crybaby is back. This is definitely a love reading. So the first card I drew was from my oracle deck. I always start my readings with an oracle card. So the first card that I drew, overall energy, is the masculine. So this is the current theme right now. This is the energy you are focusing on. So however this resonates with you, Gemini and Gemini cross watchers, there's a man that you are giving your attention to, your energy to. I kind of debated whether I was going to even do monthly readings for this month because there's so much going on, but I do feel like these messages need to get out, so I've decided to go ahead and do it. So yes, Gemini, your energy right now is focused on the masculine. There is a man somewhere. It could be a new relationship, an old one. I definitely feel like it's someone that you have been dealing with for quite some time now. Your overall energy via the tarot, guys. Hello, welcome to my live Gemini reading here. We have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this relationship with this masculine person, okay, with this masculine energy, I feel like, Gemini, you have been trying to make it work with this person for a little bit, some time now. And so we see two people there you see this guy here, he is on a pedestal and they are looking up to him for advice. I do feel like, Gemini, you have been looking for advice you could have probably went to a counselor, someone to help you out with your relationship. You have been seeking out advice. It could have been someone as like a friend. And right now I feel like a lot of people are depending on you, and financially, a lot of people are depending on you. So that is your overall general energy right now, Gemini. So what I can say, looking at your recent past that I have already drawn, is you are going through some shit, Gemini. This guy, this ex-boyfriend, this current boyfriend or somebody, it's a situationship that you are in and you are still dealing with it. I have done videos for the last 3 months and this person is still coming through my readings. This energy is still coming through. We have the Three of Swords here. Okay, so this indicates that, Gemini, there was some kind of betrayal in your relationship, either from your part or that person's part. But when I see three, I see three energies. So this person could have cheated on you with something or someone. Maybe maybe they just went against your trust. And it could have been maybe they spent money they weren't supposed to spend. All they lied to you, or maybe they cheated, or maybe it is you. This is energy I'm reading. Then we have this card. This is all about being bound by lessons that you still haven't learned. So there's a lot of healing that has to be done, Gemini, and you still haven't done the healing because you are still, I feel like you really love this person. This person is coming through every reading consistently without this energy, this person that you are with. The first card I drew was the masculine. Your energy is definitely centered around this person. Okay, I suck at Roman numerals, don't judge me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the Eight of Swords. This woman can really just untie her arms. She can take off that blindfold and face what's going on in her life, the reality of what's going on, and face what's the situation in her life, the things that are not working for her in her relationship. But it's kind of like you're in denial. This could be you, or this could be the person that you are dealing with right now, the masculine energy. But I definitely feel like it's definitely you. I feel like it's you for sure. Your recent past, though, before there was this betrayal, It seemed like you guys were in a really nice place. I feel like the rug was swept from underneath you. It was definitely not expected. The 10 of Cups is all about happiness, about family, about uniting celebrations. And Gemini, when I see this card as being your recent past, along with this right here, these kind of go against each other. So the only thing that I can think about is that you were happy with this person at some point, Gemini. You really were happy with this person. And then something happened. There was some kind of betrayal within the relationship. And for some reason, you have chosen to stay in this relationship. You are possibly getting some kind of mediation. This could be through a pastor, a church pastor, a friend, or it could be that you guys are going to couples counseling, to therapy. But you are definitely feeling like you're not sure if you should stay or you're not sure if you should go. And this to me tells me that at one point you guys were very happy, and then all of a sudden it just switched. It just changed from one minute to another. Okay. Your present energy, we have the major arcana, the Hermit. So when we see the Hermit is all about walking within your spirituality by choice. So the Hermit, a lot of people say the Hermit crab is like someone who's really crabby and just like grouchy. No, you have chosen to walk by yourself and to really be almost like an outsider looking in right now, Gemini. That is your energy. You are feeling like you need to go spiritually within so that you can make the right decision, whether you want to be with this person, continue this relationship with this person, or you don't. That is the current energy. But I do see you trying to work it out with this person. I do feel like this person is trying to work it out with you too. This person is aware that they fucked up. Excuse my French. That's the only way that I can put it though. This person is aware of their error. They know what they did was wrong. But you guys are working on it. You guys are working on it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune card. So this is nothing but goodness here when I see this, which is really, really good because Crybaby has been around in these readings for a very, very long time. And it looked like you needed to separate yourself from this person for a little while. I feel like you were by yourself. I did a reading, I think it was either in March or in January, that basically said that you, Gemini, you started to be very independent and on your own. You were on your own for a very, very long time. And Crybaby saw you doing you. And now all of a sudden, I feel like they had like this awakening where they're like, I can't live my life without this person. And so you kind of made them eat shit for a little while. And now you guys have had your time away from each other. I feel like you have possibly experimented. You have been living your life. You have been doing your thing. But this person wasn't over you. And even though you did your thing, you still have love for that person. You still have love for that person. And that's why they come through in all of our readings. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this means that things can only get better between you and this person. So things can either, when we see the wheel, things fall off that don't belong there. This wheel, there's could be things that are going to stay and there could be things that are going to go. So the Wheel of Fortune to me when I see this is about things looking up for the better. Okay? So maybe this relationship is one that is meant to be, maybe it isn't. But as of right now, we see the Wheel of Fortune. Things are definitely changing for the both of you. There's a shift in the dynamic of your relationship right now, Gemini. Then we have the Four of Swords. This is about sleeping in peace. This is your present energy. Okay. So your present energy is very peaceful. You're very serene. You're very sure of yourself. You're very calm. And I feel like you're moving from a place that is very strategic. I feel like you've had a lot of history with this person and you kind of know how to navigate them. And I think you've gotten to a place where you have built your self-esteem up by yourself, where it's like, you know, you love this person, but if you're not together, you're not going to crumble. That's how I feel. So this is all about that. This is the energy that is coming through. Presently, you are feeling like you don't need this person. You don't need this person, but you're okay with where it is and you're willing to make it work. But I don't feel like you're going to bend over backwards for this person. And I don't feel like you're going to allow them to disrespect you anymore. That's the energy that I'm getting. Your future energy is you are going to have to make a decision, Gemini. Okay? You're going to have to make a very, very, very important decision. And that decision means that you're going to have to take off that blindfold. You're going to have to get out of the denial or whatever the situation may be. I don't, like, as I said, I don't think that you're necessarily in denial. I think you're probably just putting things off. You're kind of just letting things go with the flow. But the decision you need to make needs to happen soon. Okay. It's going to happen in your near future. It could be happening now. There's a decision that you have to make. Do you want to make it work with this person? You have to be clear. When we see swords, this is about communication. This is about clear intentions. So you need to make a choice. You need to take off that blindfold and drop those swords, or pick one up and say, this is what I'm going for. This is what I'm going to do. We then have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when we see this, it's all about celebrations. It's all about happiness. It's all about uniting and parties and shits and giggles. But when we see it this way, it's just the opposite. So I'm getting that your family doesn't want y'all to be together. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel like your friends and your family are not happy about you guys making it work. I feel like you do have history with this person. You have a lot of history with this masculine energy that keeps coming through on all of our readings, Gemini. But your family doesn't want you to be together. Okay. And that's probably why we have the Two of Swords, because you need to make a decision. Do you want to be with this person for you, or do you going to listen to what people have to say? But people are not happy about and are not going to celebrate your union, which is kind of sad. You know, love is love. But it's kind of like, once we tell our family about things in our relationship, once we get to that point where our family doesn't like them, it's kind of hard to get them to like them again. And so that's where your family's at. They are not trying to hear it. They're over it. So moving forward, we then have the Magician. This person is doing whatever they have to do to get you back, Gemini. They are going so hard for you for months now. For months. And it's because you got to a point where you were just tired of it. I feel like you went through a depression. You definitely went through a depression. You definitely cried a lot. But then you built yourself up again. You built yourself up again. You built up your self-esteem. And now you're at a point where you're just like, I want to make it work with you, but I'm not going to crumble like I did in the past. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And so with the Magician, this is his energy, the masculine energy coming through. He is willing to use all four elements. When we see the Magician to say whatever it is that he has to say, communicate with you clearly, give you that closure, that clearance that you need, that validation with the sword. He is willing to give you his emotion, where he's willing to wear his heart on his sleeve. He's willing to spend money to take you out, to buy you gifts, to show you that physically he cares about you. And then he has that wand, and that is all about passion. That is all about fire. So Gemini, he's trying to show you so clearly that with all the four elements, he's really going to do whatever it is that he has to do to get you back, Gemini. But you have to make the decision. Do you want to make it work with this person? Okay. Do you want to continue having counseling with this person? I feel like people with the Three of Cups in reverse, everyone has an opinion. Okay. Everyone's going to have an opinion on what they feel is right for you, what is best for you. But I feel like you have gotten to a point where you know ultimately what's going to work for you and what's not. You have to be real with yourself. And this card is about being real with yourself and making a decision. Is this going to work for me, or is this not, Gemini? And for some reason, you always, because you are ruled by the Lover's card, duality, you're ruled by the Lover's card of the tarot. For some reason, we always have a love reading with you. It's very rare that I see it to be a money or a health thing. It's really about love with you, Gemini. So Gemini, you are still going through it with this person. I definitely feel like you're in a happier place than you have been in the past. So good for you. And so what I'm going to leave you with is going to be your message from your angels. This is going to be the message that the angels have for you. Okay, so let me just give it a quick shuffle, get some energy going. Dear God, dear spirit angels, dear spirit guides, thank you for these cards, to be able to use this to communicate with you on the other side. Gemini and Crybaby is still crying and still wants our Gemini babies. So what is your advice? What is your advice? What is your words of encouragement? Dear God, please deliver a clear and concise message for our Gemini friends. What is your advice? Okay, so we have this one that flipped over. It says, be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon your angel's wings. If that is not confirmation, then I don't know what is, guys. Be honest with yourself. Make the decision. What's going to work for you, Gemini? What's going to work for you? What's going to make you happy? Gemini, you are all about love and you are all about duality. You're either really, really hot or really, really cold. There's no gray area with you, Gemini. So I do definitely feel like you have to be honest with yourself and decide, how do you want to go forward with this relationship? Do you want to go forward with this relationship? And if you do, you kind of have to block out people's opinions, because opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. So I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it was insightful. If it was, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell, because I post videos every week. I am sending you and your family lots of love and lots of light in this difficult, scary, scary, scary time. I will see you guys in my next video. God bless. Bye.